Welcome to my FC26 career mode, Road to Glory. We are starting with Newport County on world class difficulty. The goal is to build this club step by step, so let's just get started. I'm going to do a new full career, start the job. I'm going to do an authentic club, and we're going to go for the lowest league and go to Newport County. Alright, so a couple of things before we get started. We're going to do the live squads or the updated ones. And why I'm focusing on Newport County is because it's got an underdog appeal. It's a long-term plan, so I want the series to feel like that. And then, yeah, it's a small club, limited resources, a very realistic challenge. So a few things I need to set up before we get started. Yeah, so I think Town Park sounds just about nice. I don't want to change anything in the stance. Pitch. I can change the pitch in this one. And yeah, checkered looks good. And that is the default. Alright. What's next? I can just advance. I want to keep the gameplay authentic, but I'm gonna go world-class difficulty. This gives me a challenge to test my settings. Manage a market I want. I don't want financial takeovers. Avoid expectations since we are playing it on world-class. Let's keep it okay. I'm deciding between lenient and strict. So let's go lenient a little bit. Scouting speed I'll keep fast. So I don't want to waste too much time. Unexpected events I'm gonna leave. 6 minutes world class. Youth match lunch. It needs to be smaller. 4 minutes, yeah. Quick sims. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the sims on because later on I'm gonna be simming a lot. Effects, player style. I'm gonna not touch any of these sliders. So developments I'm gonna leave fast. Let's quickly check on. You can decide if you want to have injuries and what type of injuries. I'm not gonna do anything of that sort. I'm gonna leave the transfers open and negotiation tactic as the default. We'll get back to it or circle back to it later on. For now, I'm just finally getting started here. I'm gonna keep this in. Let's keep it in euros or pounds. Yeah. Okay, let's get this party started. So I'm just gonna focus on EFL League 2. So that's about the setup. Alright, I'm just waiting for it to load all the way through. And then we'll get in on the squads. So obviously the FC26 is the newest game on the block in terms of FIFA games. That's why I picked it up. And that's why it's good content, I guess. Wow, the load times on this one, especially when you play it on PS4, is a little longer. Okay. Okay, so here is the basic expectation. It says, we are pleased to inform you that after careful consideration, we would like to offer you the Newport County Manager role. Obviously, you guys can read that. So basic clause is about finishing in the bottom part of the league. Decent wage. Alrighty.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Okay, now we are at the home page. Before we get started, let's look at some of the emails. Investing in young players. Okay, so first things first, we gotta go to the youth academy. Wow, I've got a lot of youth in this academy. 2 wingers, 2 midfielders, 1 central attacking midfielder, a central right back, 2 goalies. Okay. Okay. Now first things first is I need to set up a tactical vision. Now this part is a little important because this tells or dictates the type of game you're gonna play. How you plan to do this is obviously customizable for each person, but what I'm gonna go for is a lot of counter attack, because this keeps my lads back and I pick and choose when to attack. So it's a low risk, low block, and key players are the defensive midfielders, so I'm gonna fix that. Okay. A lot of moving parts in FC26 as compared to the previous FIFA games. Let's meet the squad first. So this is my squad, the first one. I've got 2 goalies at 58. Left back is decent, 61. And another left back backup. You got, I think this guy's on loan. Yeah, he's at loan. And he's at 61, 59, 60, 57, 62. Okay, so this is our main guy, Baker, in defense. On the right hand side, you've got 2, 1 a little better than the other. Got 1 winger, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so to be like, we've got 2 on loan, 1 homegrown, right midfielder, 1 on loan. Okay, you've got 1 striker, 2, 3. And when do I sign them? Wow. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna ask us to hire the first coach, but let's go to the squad first. I wanna make some changes here. Now, generally I prefer a certain style of play, so I'm gonna fix that first. The formation I'm comfortable with. Yeah, 4-2-3-1 wide. So this gives me 2 holding midfielders, 1 playmaker, 2 balanced wingers. Yeah, this looks just right. attack from the middle. This is what I want. Next I can do rolls. Okay, so this one's out of position. So let's swap this guy. So basically we've got to make some changes. Let's fix this guy here. I'm going to use the CM here. So I had to cough there. Alright, so this looks just about right. Let's set up this the substitutes. Everybody else is in position. So we've always got to keep one of each position, but two midfielders. That's the setup I go with. Go with whatever you've got. So we've got an RM here. You will need a left mid as well, which I don't have currently. So I'm gonna fill him with CAM. So I've got more midfielders than I need, but I have only one left mid. A pure left mid, that is. Well, that's something we're going to fix. Okay, I've got a better option here, but how old is he? Okay, he's 23, so I can switch him. Yeah. So that's that, guys. I mean, you've got a striker that's on loan for you guys. I'm gonna be using him in matches, but for now, I'm gonna leave him with the. This is our guy, Baker. We don't have that great goalkeepers, so we just have two options currently. Might as well promote the youth guy, huh? So we have one shot on the left midfield position. The remaining, I think we are decent, except for the attacking options. We've got almost there, kind of an attacking midfielder. Well, let's see how it works out. Yeah, I'll change this. I'm gonna save this. Okay, so these are the contracts that are expiring soon. I can change the development plans for anyone I want. Assign a specific goal that they should do at the start. That helps with the growing faster, that is. See, right now it says the growth is in 28 weeks, but if I change it to specific training, level up faster. You can see the number of weeks changing, can't you? So I'm more of a traditionalist, so I'm gonna keep the roles to be traditional. That way I'm not waiting forever for things to move. This is our guy, Baker. So youngsters grow the fastest, and that's something to keep in mind. So I can keep him on the right midfield, or I can make him a winger. I think wide midfielder would be nice. This guy is a holding midfielder. So it's this guy. So anything that says CM, stick them to holding midfielders. We need as many of them as possible, because that's the type of game I play. So, and then you have CM. This guy will be the advanced playmaker. Wide midfielders is what we want them to be. See, why we're setting this up is because that way they grow in their roles, while whether they're playing or not playing, they still train. So I like advanced forwards. Garner. This guy I don't care about because he's on loan. So okie dokie. Now that we've completed the squad setup, and let's go to my office real quick to read the objectives. So basic objectives are: avoid finishing the bottom part of the league, currently at the 17th position, reach the round of 16 in Emirates FA Cup. This is going to be tough. And then finish mid-table within 2 seasons. So the most important one, I think, is finishing in the bottom part of the league in that order. So we'll try to get to the FA Cup when the current squad, I don't think it's a possibility, but we'll still give it a shot. You can see the standings there. You've got a decent budget, which I haven't spent anything so far on. £846,000, and I don't have any financial goals this time. No player stats to talk about. Okay. So I'm not gonna be focusing on a lot of loans and big signings. I'm not gonna prefer youth agents, free agents either. We'll invest in youth, see how it goes. Okay, so it's asking me to hire a coach. Now, coaches are something that are non-negotiable, so I'm gonna hire an expert here. It's gonna cost me half my weekly wage. Now I can put him in any position, he'll do well. Since a lot of it is going to depend on my midfield, so I'm gonna put him. Yay! I think one coach for now is enough for the midfield. Sorry, had to cough. Right, so let's start with the season. Pre-season tournament invite is the next event, next 10 days. You've got messages. Good thing about EAFC is every time you receive a message, it stops the simulation, makes you read it. Okay, so I wanted to welcome you. Yeah, we've got plenty of work to do. So the morale is still an important aspect all the way till in EA FC26. Not something you dropped. Oh, we already received an offer for the right back. He's 23 years old, and I think we can get a better deal, so I'm gonna just deny this one. Although it was a swap deal, so I don't want to lose out on the guy. Maybe he'll develop into a monster, and we need monsters. Okay, so I can choose which ones. So I'm gonna go for the highest one. That's where we test it and test our skills against the best. Okay, got a new email. So depending on my performance, I'm gonna be having some extra funds to use during the season. Okay, I've got a new message. This is a centre back. Yeah, we'll come to terms with you. Why am I getting so many offers? 300. I do have many others, so let's delegate this guy and try to get 400 from him. Okay, our first match. What is the analysis? Okay, so you've got two defenders that are really good. It's a weird lineup, don't you think? Got 5 attackers, or let's say 3 attackers, 4 midfield, 3-4-3. Interesting. My tactics are already set. Yeah, I think we can get started. Okay, there's one last bit. Okay, so let's get into our first match and see how it goes. Okay, let's
Newport
give them a
County,
start.
and they take on Exeter City. So here is the lineup.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. A single centre forward that is supported by the number 10. And you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
Opposition starting 11.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. I think the double pivot in midfield.
Oh, come on. So this is a problem in this game. You get it away 9 times out of 10, giving away a penalty. Good thing if you missed it. Good throws. Oh, come on. Get the ball up the pitch. This is getting tougher than I thought.
It turns. On to Exeter. This might be productive. Decisive ball.
Oh, that's a good stop. Good stop.
Smith. Lloyd.
It's a good shot. Beautiful goal. Just coming across. This is a decent goal. Just beautiful to watch. Let's resume.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens
Almost.
next. Smith. Now with Kamwa.
Oh, come on.
Leading in the game.
Get back, get back, get back, get back. There we go. That's the counter attack one back. Oh, beautiful. So we've executed two perfect counter-attack moves, both with pace. Looking at the placement, it's just beautiful.
So underway again, with a 2-0 advantage here. Jack Aitchison. On to turns.
Almost touched it. Going a different route.
With goal. Tapping it out.
Good interception there.
Smith.
Beautiful. Oh, he goes for his first substitution. So this is a cool new feature in FIFA, so you can set up the kick where it's gonna hit, so that you can decide the curve of it. Oh, bad shot. That's okay. They knew they were gonna be haymaker. And
Smith. And showing
yeah,
good game
that
awareness.
pass.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Aitchison. And passing
Oh
it
yeah.
well.
That pass.
It's up to Muzaff.
There we go. Oh, bad pass. That's half time. Decent game so far. So tells you about the other matches. You can see the performance here. Currently the striker is doing really good. So is the goalkeeper. But I think the major points are the midfielders, which is really good for us. So we're gonna resume.
The second half restart here at the home of Borussia Dortmund.
Oops, almost got him. How's that a foul? Okay.
Delivered.
Beautiful points.
Who can he pick out? The touch line for throw-in.
Where is he gonna throw? Going to the corner, is it? Beautiful. Beautiful, attack again. This is why I feel that for the lower league teams, counter-attacking is the best option. One mistake at the back. Beautiful stuff.
This is going to be a pushing 3-0 now. Francis. It turns. On to goal. Into position.
Beautiful.
Could be a chance to break.
Oh, come on.
Broke down.
It's a good counter-attack. I thought they were on time. I didn't get it. Either way. I didn't score. Good catch.
Minutes left for play.
Come on.
Is to be a throw-in.
Liebe Fans, besuchen Sie doch einmal unser U21. Das Stadtstadion, die Zukunft des Vereins. Bald einmal fühlen Sie doch unser Website.
Almost. It's a good idea, so when you can get inside the box that easily, you shoot from any angle. Sometimes the goalkeepers don't expect it. I'm gonna curve the ball a little more this time.
Trying to deliver it.
Almost.
And they can keep possession of it now. Almost got it.
So let's switch the guys who are out of gas.
Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch.
Yep. Let's lob this one.
And he read it well, intercepting it.
Beautiful.
Biggins.
Oh, come on. Beautiful catch. I'm gonna lob the ball forward again.
Easily intercepted.
Beautiful pass.
Jameson. Baker Richardson.
Almost.
Damage done.
Another thing I noticed on FIFA 26 is we get a lot of goal pursuits. Let's finally get one in. gotta switch. Oh no. So okay, we'll leave it the way it is. For this to match. Oh, come on. There we go. Beautiful goal. Again. Perfect contact. Let's get the little guy. He already has 2 goals, so that's good. Okay, let's get this
So
party
they
started.
restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Pierce Sweeney. Francis. Able to deal with the threat. Message delivered from the referee.
Beautiful. And fast. Look at that. That's a private fashion Exodus car. Counting.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is.
Oh, come on.
Francis has it. Cole.
So, yes, we come to the end of this particular match. I'm not gonna go through the replays, but I tell you what it felt like. Now let's look at the facts of the match. So, we've got lesser possession, but our dribbles were decent. Passes were less. I think what worked for us is shot accuracy. Every shot, as if that we put everything into it, and we are the left-leaning team mostly. Look at the shots we've made. Some of the nice ones. So this is what I'm talking about. Most of the passes were built from the back all the way up. Not in the final third, but just before it. So I think from this game what I understood is the formation works, the deep lying midfielders work, but the left mid and the right mid that we're using so much will need replacements during the middle of the game. So that's something we need to fix either in the youth system or in the transfer market. So sorry about that. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you like what you watched, consider subscribing, sharing, and commenting. And we'll be back again with the next episode. Bye now.